Okay, so here I am once again, feeling lost and now and then, however that song goes. But anyway, welcome back to another video here on the Jukem channel, where I'm gonna go over my top 16 matches from the Players Cup 3. So essentially, I may or may not have become the Players Cup 3 champion, and because of that, I want to go over all my matches because there was a lot of good ones that happened, and I want to actually go through my thought process about everything and other stupid things, and also yelling at the screen when I'm being like, I pressed this here, I swear, it's just online, I swear, I'm not a bad player at all. Why would I ever be a bad player? But yeah, top 16. So for my matches here, we're gonna start off with my match with Oracle, also known as Ash Greninja. Ash Greninja is actually the 2018, not 20, well, I forgot, I think it's 2019, sorry, 2019 world champion for the seniors division. So it's a battle of world champions here, both me from 2018 and him from 2019. I don't know if he won 2018 also, maybe he did, I forgot, honestly, but it's still a cool showdown between the two world champions. Getting right into it though, I'm not trying to sound like an announcer or some sort. I'm trying to sound natural, but at the same time, I'm recording a video, and it gets me a little nervous about how I present myself. But yeah, let's just go. Be natural, Jacob. Be natural. Going right into it. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I went Empoleon against Ash because I knew that both of his two characters that he likes using, besides regular Mewtwo, Shadow Mewtwo and Aegislash, I don't mind going with Empoleon with. I don't mind if he picks Mewtwo either. The reason I especially want to pick Empoleon here is because my support set, as you can see right, oh goodness, right around here, I picked Latios and Yveltal. Now usually for Empoleon, I would rather pick something like Snivy and Lapras. That seems like they complement his weaknesses of having not the greatest anti-air and also just being able to apply pressure so he can get in. But for Shadow Mewtwo and Aegislash, they have a weak block, and with Yveltal here, there's a shield break setup with Yveltal, a super easy one, might I add, that deals a ton of chip damage and, well, breaks the shield so they lose synergy, and I get a follow-up opportunity to combo him. So you may or may not see that coming up. But yeah, going right into the actual match itself, I just want to show what my thought process was before the match. So right here, I'm just mainly focusing on trying to get in so I can well, like that. Shadow Mewtwo doesn't have a lot of HP. I want to get a defense down on him right away, which is why I'm sometimes being a little risky with my Aqua Jets here, because that's already half his health. On the downside, though, I messed up my Oki right there. Usually you could get 2 hits of stealing with that type of setup, but I was barely off a little bit, and I still pressed a button. I don't think I was punchable, but I still pressed a button, and then he was able to hit me first. I was able to be a little calm right there, as you can see right here. Oh, wait. Oh, mouse. Around this, I just kind of wanted to be calm and wait for him to make a mistake, so that's what Ice Beam is usually used for. Ice Beam's kind of slow, so sometimes it's hard, but luckily, for Shadow Mewtwo's JY, while it's annoying if he's using it from full screen, they are kind of slow in comparison to how fast I'd have to react for my Ice Beam. So by the time he lands, I hit him with the Ice Beam. And also, if they're coming out Empoleon's head, I think if you here, wait, let me rewind a bit. I think they go down a bit right here to aim for his head, and because of that, they go down towards the Ice Beam and get deleted. Yeah, kind of like that, which is funny. And I love using JY to get in like that, especially against someone like Shadow Mewtwo, because then it's just a lot of chip damage. This matchup also just a lot of chip damage. You're able to do so much super quickly against Shadow Mewtwo with Empoleon. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, that's funny though. I remember that. It's just I failed a Latios to keep him in there, but at the same time he's just trying to hit me with all these moves that are projectiles that are gonna try to phase shift. So right here you can see he's trying to use his forward Y with the swords. The first 2 hits are physical, but the last hit's a projectile, so Latios deletes it. Then that also gets deleted. But he's too far away for that one, so that one didn't work out so well. Playing a bit on edge here, especially against a bursted opponent. Honestly, I could have probably... No, I'm playing a bit patient here. I always hate those sidewise. Deja vu. I just been in this. I forgot to have it. Literally just deja vu in this moment where it's just oh my goodness, I turn 90 degrees. I love it because sometimes sometimes that hitbox is terrible and sometimes it's amazing, and sometimes it's just weird. So it's just it worked out in my favor here. That's all I can say. But I could have lost that round easily if I whiffed that off jet. Oh my goodness. I love Empoleon. Big huggable penguin guy. Except for the part where he could stab me with his forehead, but that's besides the point. But here's now where I'm going with Yveltal. So you can probably see where this is going. I just need to find my opportunity to get the setup on. And honestly, any setup like this, I can do it on. Now, I'm not doing it right away because he can get out of it by going to the burst. Now, I don't think... Okay, first off, before that absolute failure of a play on my end. The reason I didn't do it there is because you can't escape the setup by going into burst mode. And Shadow Mewtwo admittedly does go into this burst mode pretty quickly, being the fastest in the game. So, I'm not sure if Ash/Oracle knew about this setup. I've used it before. I found it like quite a while ago, but I'm not sure if he knew about it. So he used his burst right away. I can do this setup on a bursted opponent too. It's just the burst like initiation that will stop it. And Yveltal can only be used once per round. So if you save it for that, it's pretty good. But also I could probably just do the setup to like force them to go into burst right away, so I can like do it late. Like if I have my burst, so then I go into my burst later in the round, and they don't have their burst later. I've been saying later a lot. My apologies. But yeah, I'm very lucky that either way he decided to do that. What I'm not so lucky on is doing my 4X, my funny 4X button with a plant. I love that move so much. But I used the funny 4X button, thinking it will hit, without thinking how skinny Shadow Mewtwo becomes. Like, he just like, I say skinny, but he's like obviously more muscular, right? He like stands up straighter. So it's just like, he avoided it barely, might I add, and then he like instant reacted with that. So not my best play at all. So now I'm just fighting in field phase. Oh, I forgot what happened. No, okay. I was like, did I let it rip? Was I that dumb? Yeah. Defog's also kind of good for some projectiles, but I also gotta make sure not to like. Get baited and then hit with something else at the same time, which can be pretty easy since Shadow Mewtwo has so much control a lot of the time with his projectiles. With Miracle Eye too, does cost HP, but if he wins the phase, he's gonna get HP back. But here we go. Here we go. Rock Smash. Ooh, your defense is down with 94 health left with Yveltal in the corner. I wonder what could possibly be trying to be set up right here. Dash. Yveltal calling from the heavens. Or, not heavens maybe, but you know, either way. My heavens. Ah, yes. Oh my, oh gosh. I'm trying not to be like, so like announcery like I said, but I can't help but be like that with that. It's just so funny seeing him just like, oh wow, look, I won one mix-up. He lost like 30 HP, but I don't think that mattered. I was going to do like 264 either way. I don't even need a defense down to break his block, by the way. It was just like, it just makes it even more devastating because more chip damage. It's just insane that this setup has. So, newsflash, if you're ever in this situation as a character with a weak shield, mostly Aegislash and Shadow Mewtwo, pick a support like Umbreon or Fennekin, or at the very least save your burst because, you're gonna die either way. Now, because of this, actually, he switched over to Mewtwo. I can't do this with Mewtwo. And I think for this set, I actually kept Latios and Yveltal because I didn't know if he was going to switch to Mewtwo or Aegislash. I probably should have guessed he was going to go to Mewtwo, not Aegislash, because he's like, oh, that breaks weak blocks. But either way, I was like, I'll be safe and not like fall for it. And speaking of falling for it, I got baited there. So for this matchup, I'm kind of just like, I don't mind fighting Mewtwo because I fight... I forgot that. I keep forgetting what stuff that happens. Finishing my thought though, like I'm used to this matchup a lot because I fight Mutator a lot, and I've beaten Mutator's Mewtwo. So I don't think if I lost this match, I would have switched to Sceptile. I think I would just kept it going and be like, okay, I'll just pick a different support. That'll feel better. This is best 2 out of 3, so I had a lead, so I had like the momentum going into this too. So I didn't mind if I did lose the next one because I'd be like, okay, stay calm, stay rational, and you got this. But then I got baited and I didn't feel so good. And also right here, double stealing on Mewtwo's. Normally a double stealing would be either plus or even. On the Mewtwo's though, because they're so tall and that's like the only area on their block where you can get the double, it's minus like 2, which is like an awkward number. Usually they're in increments of 4, but it was minus 2 there, I'm pretty sure. But it's still like, oh my gosh, I got grabbed there. Fine, fair enough. I was still annoyed. Usually, I've been in a lot of situations where a Mewtwo would do 2Y and it would beat out my drill peck, like barely, like, and I would just get hit out of the air. Now I'm just kind of playing a little bit like I just like want to get in because it's just like I want to keep up my momentum. Because like I had the momentum before, but then I kind of messed up. Latios does help with that actually, which is pretty good. I think. Oh wait. Oh, I never noticed that before. Did Latios delete the Psycho Cut, and that's how I was able to get in? Let me see. I think that's what happened because usually, Aquajet doesn't go like under high moves. It only goes over lows. If it did both, that'd be pretty crazy. But in this case, I think Latios deleted it. Huh, I never noticed that. I got kind of lucky. I still get a defense down too because it ran him into Latios. And this is the part where, oh goodness. I love doing that setup too because they kind of have to block it. Unless they do something like Fire Punch, but still kind of risk because I can bait it out too. Now, I probably could have gotten 6x there if he like reacted on time. Like, oh man. Sometimes I should not just do that because I always forget about the lunging moves. Like if there's like in this range, sometimes I like doing JY super low and it would like fall on top of them, especially someone tall like Mewtwo. But there, I probably could have gotten 6x, got wall splat, and then like taking a million damage, and then he could have called Eevee. He probably should have done that then, and instead of just calling Eevee right then. Because then this happens. Wait, did I break his shield? No, okay. He tried to just hit me with a projectile, but I was just like, my projectile went over his. So then I deleted it. Huh. It is another good reason for doing these video, like doing this type of like reviewing of my own sets. Is just kind of like, was that going through my head? Why would I do that? But I guess being patient here is not the worst thing to do. Like I like using Empoleon's projectiles to help complement trying to break his block at certain points. So like, I guess there, if I were trying to like break his block, I could use another JY, like after this one, not this one. I feel like I was too far away. But I could probably jump forward JY and then trying to do something to break his block. So I could always bait that, or I could just continue playing defensive. And now, I went Yveltal. I don't know why I went Yveltal here. Maybe just because of the damage. But like, Mewtwo doesn't really get his burst quick anyway. Then again, I didn't know he was going to go to Mewtwo, so it's just like, Yveltal does a good amount of damage. I think defensive Yveltal is actually pretty good. Like, as like a way of like getting the opponent off of you. Because that can shift the momentum pretty quickly. Oh my god, I got punched in the face. You would think punching him in the trident would like impale your like hand. Not to be graphic or anything. But, yeah, I disagree. Another one. Yeah, at this point, I remember when I played this, I was just like, what the heck is he doing? It was just like, I mean, it's working, obviously. But it was just like, it just felt so like, oh my goodness. Like, I could not tell with that 5x from that range. I don't know if he was trying to bait out the Aqua Jet, but then also caught me off guard. And I was like, huh? Hello? He could have probably caught me with Drain Punch there. Usually when that happens for me, I'm not trying to reset them. It's just kind of me being like, I need to get into the habit of mashing X when I realize I hit someone like this. Or at least Y. To do either cut or waterfall instead of rock smash, because if it sometimes I think it's level 3 and I'll combo into rock smash, but then I do stuff like this when I don't realize it's level 2 and the window for it like is too short for me to realize it and then switch over to the rock smash, because you can't switch over from like Aqua Jet though, like from Aqua Jet cut to Aqua Jet rock smash if you like have enough time, but being level 2 you don't have as much time. And then I lost this round, yeah. I kind of got dominated there. Those 5Xs really caught me off guard and kind of just like momentum shifted so hard. He literally backhanded me and said, no, 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 no. I don't know. Being patient, being patient, being patient. Oh. And then just getting a grab right there. Oh. Huh. I'm surprised I got... Oh my goodness, I'm surprised. Okay, first off, let's go back. So I was not expecting that JX to actually work, like feeling it right now, because like I feel like a lot of times you could like just counterattack it, especially with Mewtwo, since you don't have to worry about him crossing up because his counterattack hits behind him too. But in this case, I guess it worked. Maybe he was trying to do it, but didn't have time. You can worry about the me doing Steel Wing too, which will pierce, but like you could probably react to the JX like as he's preparing to fall down. But for here, I don't know, it just kind of worked out. I get to people with that a lot. Maybe they just get too antsy and they're like, I don't know what to do. But I do also get counterattacked a lot in that situation. Now here, I don't know what happened here. I should have just like immediately got obliterated. But now we're in this corner, or he's in that corner. I'm not in this corner, and I just keep like using my projectiles to. Oh, I'm like reacting to it because I forget exactly what happened. But I love doing that with JY because not only does it put so much pressure, but I could probably jump back again just because it's like I'm not completely minus. Like I'm not like super plus, but I'm not completely minus, and it's just like a big thing to try to contest. And he was just kind of holding block, but then he held block for too long, and that led to this situation. And that's how I beat him right there at the end. Because how much did Waterfall actually like? Because he was in rage. I probably should have been safe and done cut and just done like a normal combo. But either way, I got it done. But yeah, that was yeah, pretty dominating for me, I feel. At least that first game. He kind of brought it back a little bit during that second round, but then kind of that third round, it kind of all fell apart once I got him to the corner that one time, or two times to be more accurate. Got him in the corner twice. If he reacted to that JX at the from field phase in that second time, he probably could have like made it more even and maybe even taken the game. But once I got that JX and then I just kept like pressuring him with my projectiles at mid to far range and sometimes even close range a little bit. Yeah, it just kept going in my favor. But yeah, next I'm gonna actually go over I'm gonna go over my match with Rokso next. This is my next match. My winner's round 6. This is the match that would lead into the top 8 for the Players Cup Finals. So for this match, I decide I'm definitely going to go Sceptile. I've tried going Empoleon against Rokso before. Sometimes it's like he kind of dominates a bit. Sometimes I do decent, but a lot of the time he dominates, which is weird because usually I'm pretty good against Garchomps with Empoleon. But he's really, really good at just like knowing. I think his play style kind of just like is not a benefit for me when I'm playing Empoleon. For Sceptile, though, I do pretty good against him, though. As you'll see. Go, Sceptile. I love how he's posing. That's so nerdy, I'm sorry. And then Sock's just in the background. He's just like, what? I'm not in this game? You're a basic karate guy or whatever. Also, wait. Oh my goodness. I totally forgot it just works like that. There's a camera angle right here. But that, like, it's so Sock is behind me. But I forgot it's, like, randomized, too, like, where you actually get put. It's just, like, one area. It's not, like, two separate areas, like, here and here. So Sock is literally just right there. There is not supposed to be a Sock behind me. It's just there. I just forgot it's like that. It's just, like, Garchomp is just like, hey, buddy, I'm supposed to start right here. I'm like, oh, sorry about that. Or whatever Sceptile would sound like. Grazie. Into the actual match itself and not any of my dumb talks anymore. This one, kind of nerve-wracking, to say the least, as you'll see in these upcoming rounds. Rokso's really good with baiting me out in this, at least this first round, and also the second round, as you will see. I keep saying that. But there was actually kind of like a test. I want to see if Leaf Blade, because I think Leaf Blade as like a DP sort of move, it's kind of underrated, and I wanted to try it there, but that thing is just so like kind of meaty and also just low recovery that I couldn't do it there. For other moves, it probably would work, like if he did his homing attack, but in that situation, it didn't work out. In this situation, I had the right read, but I was just like, I wanted to be safe, so I hung here. And then I immediately lost no, okay, I got the counterattack off, but I could have gotten like a full combo from a crit, but this isn't so bad either, because now he's in the corner. Leaf Blade. Oh, he's still in the corner. Okay. And I put him in what we call a jail. Oh, yeah. This is what happened to set 2. He would not respect Latios at all. Like, okay, it makes sense, though, because he has dig, and he just knows, like, the like, openings, like, the timing of it. Because Latios always, like, has the same timing for it all. I probably should have just kept swinging forward a bit, but I wasn't expecting him to actually go full through with the full dig. I played around Miss Maggie's here pretty well. Minus that part, because I swore I pressed JX there, by the way, but I just didn't do it in time, I'm pretty sure. But I think I played this pretty well. Like, I have to play like not too afraid. I have to play somewhat of afraid, be wary of his actions, of what he's doing to approach me with Miss Mag, because I did have the room to like press a few buttons, and then also doing Bullet Seed here to make sure he's put in place, and also the Bullet Seed's propelling me back a bit, so I have time to block the Miss Magius. As you can see here, I guess I can show it one more time. Yeah, so in this situation, he's calling Miss Mag. I got full screen. Try to get Giga Drain to get rid of it right away. Did 5 wide to hit him out of it. Then did a delayed Bullet Seed. You see right here, I didn't do the Bullet Seed right away. So, because I was also moving back too. But it also propels me. So I have time to block this and also have time to jump back. And then I try to do JX. It didn't work out though. I think I lose this one. Oh, lose right there? No, okay. But then I get grabbed anyway. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Going into the next round, though, he's picked Ninetales, though. Now, I know why Mismag is a good move. A good approaching tool for Garchomp if he can get in, especially with Sand Tomb, because if you try to jump Mismag and it's like the right timing, you could go for an end unblockable situation and go into Sand Tomb. And if you get hit by Mismag, I'm pretty sure they can even, like, if it's fully charged, it'll combo after the Mismag, or if it's, like, uncharged, I'm pretty sure they could probably combo off of Mismag with other moves. So that's a really good support. For Ninetales, I'm not too sure. Ninetales can create a wall in field phase, could probably, like, stop a few of my traps, but that's pretty much what I think of it. I think he probably should have gone Mismag the entire time, though. I don't know his reasons for going Ninetales. Ninetales is underrated, admittedly. So I think it's a pretty good support. Yeah, so just to getting some breathing room, but then he immediately goes in, so it's just like, what does it the point? What does it the point? Yes. I mean, I guess he won the next mix-up. I can't really complain about this type of stuff. I'm not really trying to complain. I'm just trying to think of, like, his thought process behind this type of things. But another reason why Ninetales may not be the best is that if I do bait it out and, like, go to the right, I can, like, if I time it right, which is not too hard to time, I can do Giga Drain and not only punish him, but Ninetales will then go away. But he did it right there at the perfect time, so that was good. That was a punish, yeah, okay. Full combo. Yep. Okay. Now, this is the part where I kind of like... His momentum just keeps on going over and over again. Like, I'm getting these small hits, but he's getting these big hits. Like, look at this. I think right here? No, okay. Man, I am getting a lot of tiny hits. Wait, is this here? Oh, no, maybe it was the next round. Oh, my gosh, I'm spoiling stuff now. Oh, no. Oopsie doodle. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, maybe it was. Okay, I got crit there. Yeah, okay, I think I remember this now. I do. He's a mad lad. I'm just going to say that right now. He is a mad lad. He decided I'm going to do the running thing. A minus like that. And I wanted to do charge 5x because I thought he would try to do something like, not like, something slower. Or, like, trying to, like, hold block and wait. Or, like, even counter. Because I think charge 5x for Sceptile, not a bad move to try to use in neutral sometimes. If you think the opponent's going to try doing a counterattack. Because if they do a counterattack, the only options they have, if they don't have, like, a Ghost Dash, would be to let the counter rip right away, but that'd be hard to react to. Try to dash away in time, but this move has high range, or just like keep charging it, which will appear. So I think it's pretty decent for that, especially against characters who like using a lot, like opposing Sceptile or Scizor. But right here, he just said overhead, and then 1 HP, 1 HP, 1 HP, 1 HP, 1 HP. So this was like, oh god, I'm actually going to perish. Right there was another mistake I made. I meant to backdash once, and then a Veltal, and then whiff punish, but I accidentally did it twice. At the bright side, I get, like, breathing room, but it could have been a lot better. There, oh my gosh, I was, like, 1 frame off from, like, getting it, like, my grab crushed and losing the game. Because, as you can see, he did that, but then he pressed block right away. Usually, homing cancels, man, it's so hard. Maybe he should have just gone with the full homing attack. Sometimes it's just hard to tell, though, because it's just, like, you want to be safe and not take damage. Because with the homing cancel, you could then just punish with whatever you want, but also you're, like, blocking in time, too, in case they press, like, some sort of attack, like, by doing it right away. But because he did it too soon, I was able to grab him there. It's kind of tough, especially in the situation. Now, here we go. Haha, Leaf Star. Trademark. But there, it was kind of just a Hail Mary. I could have died, but I'm like, I have no fear. I don't need no man. I don't know why I said that. I don't need no man. I just got my Leaf Storm and my Ninja Lizard. And then I said neutral Y, and he pressed the button again. I was going to time him out there if given a chance. He had Ninetales, so he maybe could have got, like, if he cornered me, just kept me stuck there. But he pressed the button too soon. And also Dragon Rush, which I'm surprised about, led me to just getting that Leaf Storm off. I got incredibly lucky, but also I mean, it was a hard read, so it's not like it was just like, oh man, I can't believe that word. You got so lucky, which I did. But also it was just kind of like trying to get into his head. I mainly got lucky though. But going into this next one, Yveltal. Oh, I forgot to mention this. Yveltal with Sceptile. This is another. Honestly, I just want to try Yveltal with both my characters. Mostly Sceptile though, because Sceptile has so many ways of comboing into Yveltal, and then after it, he can combo into Giga Drain then, while still maintaining the debuff. So he could just make sure they can't go into burst mode from Yveltal's debuff, and also drain even more synergy for when they finally do get out of it, and then they have to like just get a little more than usual that they would need to like get burst again. So it's pretty good. There, I should have probably just taken the shield break. I had, like, no meter. I do have to worry about, like... Oh, he kind of just went in. I think he probably thought that I was going to get hit there. Like, I was in rage. But winning that phase, I didn't do too much damage. But any momentum and any, like, sort of, like, trying to get my meter back from what happened before. Oh, wait, I did get hit, though. Never mind, I didn't lose meter. But, yeah, just keep maintaining momentum and that type of stuff, though. Really helpful, especially now he's in the corner, and I keep putting my traps up. Just keeping it up over and over again. Did detect in case he pressed something, but I didn't want to do the swing. Oh, my goodness. Ooh, the bait. Ooh! All right, so here's a cool little schmix I like doing. Sometimes when there's seeds down, these are considered lows when they finally sprout. My 5x right here that I'm charging up is a high. So basically, if I time it right, it's kind of like a mid, actually. But because of that, and how Elite Seeds have very low block stun, and you can't really react to Sceptile's dash, considering it's literally making an after image right here, and it's that fast. I think Blastoise makes after images too with his dashes. Okay, never mind. Okay, maybe these Pokemon can just move faster than the eye can see it, like turtles, even turtles can. Anyway, but basically, enough said, he can't react to this mix-up. He had to make it hard to read if he thought I was going to go for it. But also, it didn't wall splat, so now I put him into jail again. And then right here, make a mistake again, because I'm weird. I could have won, I almost threw it here because I could have won the phase, and he would not have gotten his burst. I would have gotten my burst, and he wouldn't have, and he would still be in the corner. But for some reason, I said, I'm going to do JX, because I guess my brain thought he would, like, wall splatted higher. And I think forward way would even do more damage anyway, so I don't know why I just didn't do that. Anyway, thing is, I keep talking so much about minor things, I apologize. But, thing is, he got his burst because I lost the phase because I'm stupid. But right here, I used a Veltal on his burst wave just to get some room and make him block it all. Because if you delay the first hit of Veltal, it blocks stuns into the rest of it. But right here, I'm just like, okay, I can't tell if that's going to be super obvious. Like, it was so obvious that it wasn't obvious. And I was just kind of afraid for when he was doing that overhead in burst mode. Because he could also do something just like, I'm going to bait it and then do burst attack or something. Like, it was super hard to tell, especially since I felt I actually brought him into rage. That was terrible. So it was just like, he kept running at me, and it was just like, oh, I don't know if that was a reaction. I think it was just me just pressing buttons. I can't tell if I can react to that. But either way, I've been saying that too a lot, either way. But either way, I got the Leaf Blade off. It crit, so I get steal more synergy, put more stuff down, so I'm wasting his burst mode even more. Now here, I dodged that. He probably could have burst attacked there, honestly. Maybe. He probably could have done that. Even after that whiff. It's so tricky to play. It's so fun to play around burst guard chump, but also so tricky. Because I could just easily get blown up. Like, I'm probably at death health right here if he gets, like, one easy hit because he's in burst and in rage. So I'm just kind of hanging here. And I, like, barely dodged that. He probably could have done burst here and I would have gotten hit. But he tried going for this move. Didn't work. Pressed again. And then, yeah, he got trapped in the seat. And that was the end of that game. Except I pressed 2Y here like an idiot. But it's fine. Don't worry, guys. It's fine. I think that game we both were making so many mistakes. I don't know if that optimal from if that was optimal in round 2 when I lived with 1 HP. But either way, I was making so many mistakes too. This round, like, I could have easily thrown it multiple times over. So I guess it balances it out a bit. So there we go. Going to the next game though. Oh, it's so nice that when it's perfectly 30 seconds away from being there. Okay. I love forward Y a lot because it just deletes projectiles so well. I'll try not pausing as much. But, because I've already talked a lot about this type of stuff. Wanted that full combo so I can put him in the corner. Still has the defense down. I probably could have leaf bladed there on his landing, but then I did it late and I got punished for it. Okay. What happened there? Oh, right, here. Oh, wait, I didn't do it there. There's a point where I do something really funny. Or not funny, but cool. I think it is this round, though. 2 things, actually, this round. I know one of them is for sure this round. So I just keep putting up my pressure. Oh, okay, 3 things. Never mind. 3 things. I was just like, I'm giga-braining this. I'm giga-braining this. Usually, I don't do 6Y normally in just, like, any type of... words are hard. Any type of, like, neutral. But in this case, I'm just like, okay. So I want to make sure after my bullet seed that he just stays in place so I have time for my seeds to go up. So I'm just like, okay, but what if he wants to do like some sort of like low button to try to like beat me out, like some sort of tap so he has room? It wasn't exactly going through my head. It was mainly just the keep him in place part. But the fact that I went over his 2Y, because my 6Y does that, it hops over lows, really helped me. It phase shift right away, so it didn't do too much damage. But the momentum is all that matters. Because now this is happening. I probably could have finished him off there. I grabbed there like a dummy. Yeah, then he got that. That was a good punish. I thought he was going to do that the last time, because he's usually really good at doing that. But I didn't know if he like, I don't know if he thought like, oh, maybe I don't have time. But not at that time. He was like, I'm going to risk it because I'm at 23 health anyway. And then he got it. And then here's the other part where he decided I'm going to just be ignorant to Latios. And I'm like, okay, sure, dude. That sounds great. Because he just knows the opening's like right in front. But I thought, oh, okay, maybe with Mismag I could call it and be safe. But this is still like early Latios Yveltal for me. I'm mainly playing for Yveltal, not so much used to Latios. So, oh yeah, I did lose this round. I threw it. Just like we both threw the rounds almost last game. Okay, this is just a terrible set. Never mind. Ooh, baby. I'm playing it up so well. I'm sorry. Okay. I do like countering a lot. I also like forward buying a lot. Oh, that was a really good punish to do as much damage as possible. And to air tech me too. Yeah, I like countering a lot. He's not dragging me too much in like neutral situations. It's mainly on Oki, so I'm like, I could probably get away with it. Setting up this Oki, trying to maintain mid-range, which is in this matchup, you want to like set up your traps and be in like mid to far range and make him approach you, because any mistake he makes, you can capitalize off it pretty well. Especially since your JY controls a lot of space as well. Right there, I did a cool thing, dodging it. It wasn't really to dodge that. It was just kind of convenient. Because I do get invincibility frames, and I go higher. So right here, I just did a Veltal because I wanted to be safe. Right there, I don't know why he did that. Maybe he just wanted to like not get hit by all the hits from Yveltal or deal with the pressure. But he kind of did that. I think he may have also tried to do a jump beforehand and then do the like downwards drill instead of the upwards drill. Because if he really sit in the air, he goes down. So I assume that's what he meant to do. Was I blocking there? Would I have gotten hit there? I think I did 2, so I probably would have gotten hit there. Let me see. Oh, I did. Okay, I did Leaf Blade. I'm not sure if that would have actually beaten it out. So either way, I got this momentum going in. Oh, I probably could have pushed that with Bullet Seed. Okay, I got lucky there. Being smart, knowing when he'll stop having his end lag right here. Because I could have let go of the counterattack a little earlier to make sure I punished him. But I was like, okay, I know I'm probably going to be able to punish him in time. So I fully charged it just for the little bit of amounts of damage extra. Which isn't really too much to go off. Like, to bring up too much. Words are hard. It's really just really not like too much of a big deal, but it's just like I love doing that type of stuff. It's just like recognizing when you can like get extra damage, like even small amounts of damage. I mean, Digger just has a bunch of damage, and there's the other cool thing. I just like baited out the thing because he probably thought I was gonna grab or something, and now here we get to the other good thing. So he calls Ninetales here, and I'm like perfect block Leaf Blade. That's what made me like curious why he chose it the most. But I guess he wasn't expecting it was the thing. Because I think for this last round he goes Mismag. But right here is just I perfect block the pushback from Ninetales. And because I get out of it sooner, he has no, by the time I do Leaf Blade, he has no invincibility frames, and but he still can't block. So it's just like, got them. Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade's my favorite button. I love Leaf Blade so much. I used it a lot as a kid too. And speaking of it, he tried to call Mismag right away, and I'm like, no. And then another one, another Leaf Blade, and to a Giga Drain. We are taking all his life energy. Quite literally, because I'm using this. Oh god. Remember the movies where it like puts them to stone? I'm literally taking away his life energy. 3 times. This is the life energy combo. And then I take away his buffs too, which is arguably worse than his life. So that Mismag literally meant nothing. It literally just kind of like was terrible. One of my hits, one of the hits didn't connect there. But this momentum is so big, it doesn't really matter. Oh my goodness. And then, boop. Yeah. I love doing that because it's just like, oh, the seeds having their own hurt box is so weird. That the fact that they can kill too. Oh my goodness. I mean, I love Bullet Seed. It's a cool move, but it's also a very ignorant move. But yeah, basically my matches with Rokso, I thought we both were kind of playing a bit weird, admittedly. So that's why, like, there's some rounds where I was saying, oh, we threw it, or like I threw it. But I think all around we still played pretty well. If we went to a game 3, I'm pretty confident I could have taken it anyway, even if he did win that first game. Especially since I was just, as you can see in that last game, I was pretty dominant to enough where I perfected him. So in that first round of that last game too, I kind of like threw it, and like I had the health lead too. So it's just like if I didn't throw that, I probably would have gotten like a 2-0 round wins for this last game. And I felt like that momentum would have just been carried through with the next game too. So good games to Rokso and Oracle/Ash there. Those were a lot of like, man, it was kind of nerve-wracking because it's just like it's top 16 right now for this. So I was really, really nervous. But hey, I was also hyped and pumped and be like, oh, I made it. And hey, Rokso didn't like Rokso still made the top 4 for NA to get into the Players Cup final. So it's not the worst situation. It's just that I beat him here and he had to go through like maybe 1 or 2, but hey, like, it's still good off my back. I'm not as nervous as him. No, it's fine. But yeah, I wanted to go through all that. I hope people enjoyed that. I know I'm just kind of going like a play-by-play type of thing, but I'm also trying to like go through what's in my head in those situations. So I hope you all enjoyed that video. I do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I don't know. I always feel bad for saying that, but you know what? I need the shill. I need the shill. That's all. I don't know what to say else. See you guys.